Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Console Gaffer. So in the last episode we managed to clinch the title after a 0-0 draw with Rangers at home. We won the title. We are the champions. And we'll show you that in a minute. We'll go just run through the rest of the results before we jump to the final league table. So 0-0 for Rangers, but we won the title. Next game we're at home to Aberdeen, which we won easily by 3-0. Lillicet, Yamada and Tolbers with the goals. Own goal, should say. Then away from home to Hibs we lost 2-1. Yamada scored, but we were already 2 down by that point. And then we beat St Mirren in the final game of the season by 4 goals to 1. Le Maréchal, 2 for Asa and Alistair Johnson. As again, Mikel Mandaron brought one back earlier on. So that leaves the league table, the final stage of the league table, looking like this. 10 points, we won the league by 10 points, and Livingston were fully relegated and Falkirk into the playoffs, who in the first leg there, you just see that Falkirk lost 1-0 to Raith Rovers with the second leg left to go. Anyway, we are just about at the Scottish Cup final against Aberdeen. So let us jump to the tactics board and see how we get on against Aberdeen and how we're going to play and what system we're going to use. So, in possession of the ball, match wide, Balikwisha, there's a bid for him. Hostbo is injured. Trafford, we might bring Trafford in for the cup final goalie. Giantini will come back in for Sorg. And we will play Shin Yamada up top. And Kelechi Iheanacho, who is leaving to join Sheffield United, will also come in and he will play in the deep line forward role, and you'll play there just like that as well. Engels will play Johnson, Maeda Gonzalez. Lillicet will play instead of Daisen Maeda. And that will be the cup final team for us. So let us go. In fact, once we have a look here, playing instructions for him. I like my wingers to get the ball, cut the ball back, so passing strategy, longer, no, we're okay with that. Crosses, byline, and I think we'll go with the standard there. Yep, pick the best cross at the best time, and the winger as well will do that. Crosses from the byline. So yep, there, that was what we'll do. And let's hopefully we can get this Scottish Cup in the bag along with the League Cup and the league title. So come on Celtic. Beautiful day at Hampden Park for the Celtic Aberdeen game. Probably be a full house. 4-1, 2-1-2, playing quite narrow Aberdeen. Where we'll just play a 4-4-2 with the two wingers pushed further on. Let's get to the kick-off. And Aberdeen get us underway in this Scottish Cup final. Smallbone with the ball. And Madison takes him out pretty early there, and that'll be a free kick to Aberdeen. Stuart Armstrong, like Celtic player, to take it, clipped it in, easy for Alistair Johnson. Right, Rossing, Lillysett now. Gives the ball to Tierney, who stayed forward. Now Tierney can drive forward. Beats his man. He's at the byline. Delivers to the back post. It's just a bit long. Yamada will get it back to Johnson. That's a poor ball by Johnson. And frame. Dink it away. Down the line to Smith. And he will drive at the Celtic backline now. Smith. Clips the ball to the back post. And Jonathan Norby with a good defensive header that Gonzalez takes. And Gonzalez now will drive forward. Gonzalez will have a goal and it's just wide. And both teams already fancy it. Harrison gets it back inside to Carter Vickers. Vickers to Johnson. Shot to Lillysett. And he will look to get to the byline here. Can he beat his man? Yes he can. Yes he can. He gets the ball across. And Shin Yamada tucks it away. It's 1-0 after 7 minutes. Brilliant play from Rosen Lillysett. He drives past his man. He gets the ball across, and there's Shin Yamada. First time finish into the roof of net. 1-0 Celtic. But that's easily by Big Norby, but then Aribo takes it off him. Jensen now with the ball. Jensen, he's at the byline. He delivers a ball in, and Norby again. Good defending. Gonzalez will pick it up. Clipped inside to Lamina Shell. First time ball to Madison. Celtic now have got bodies forward. Shin Yamada's one of them. Gonzalez. Dink back to Yamada. Yamada cuts it across. And Alexander Rosing Lillysett makes it 2. Yamada returns the favour from the first goal. Brilliant football. Patient play by Celtic. Gonzalez. Yamada. Lovely 1-2. Yamada took his time. Played it across. And there was Lillysett to make it 2-0 Celtic. Nearly 30 minutes gone here. Celtic have had the best of the chances. Played really quite well. 2 goals to show for it so far. Good play. I think Lillysett might be offside here. As the ball's played across. And Inacho tucks it away. And the flag has not went up. And that's 3-0. Yamada. Yeah, I think he was onside. The man in the middle playing him on. Lillysett took his time. Again plays it across. And poor defending Aberdeen. And then Nacho makes it 3-0. And there it is half time here at Hampden Park in this Scottish Cup final, and Celtic with one hand on the trophy here as they're 3-0 up at half time. Lillysett provided for Yamada, then Yamada done the same for Lillysett later on, and then Lillysett got another assist for Inacho. Celtic's front 4 have been very, very good, especially down this right hand side. It's 3-0 at half time. I'm very pleased. Don't think I'm going to make any changes at half time. Don't think I really need to. I think we'll just continue and just say, let's go, continue on. We got a couple of more goals. We'll start to kick off the second half. Mitov, goal kick, nearly an hour gone now, 58th minute. Plays the ball wide to frame. Inside it goes to Aribo. Smallbone takes a very good position up. He's going to drive. Smith, good 1-2. Small ball. Oh, it's a good play. Aberdeen through. Smith. And Sam Smith absolutely smashes it home. Good bit of football at the edge of the box. And it is Aberdeen 1, Celtic 3. Maybe the game is not over yet. Poor defending, really. It's a good finish though. Aberdeen 1, Celtic 3. Jensen again for Aberdeen to Allen. Johnson wins it and Madison just scoops it away, but it's going to come back to Celtic. Aberdeen can feel something here. We've got to go back. Putting a bit of pressure on. Good ball. Small ball's in here. And Aberdeen are well and truly back in this game. 2 goals in the space of 3 minutes. And Will Smallbone has given Aberdeen a right chance here in this cup final. Again, Celtic defending's poor. Smallbone walks right through the centre, and that's a good finish. It's Aberdeen 2, Celtic 3. I'm going to have to make a change here because something is not working. Ingles can come in there. That's what I'm going to do. We'll sit like that for now. October's now for Aberdeen. I'm trying to make a couple of changes, but at the moment it's not. In the 65th minute, here comes Frame to Smith. Lelisett goes in hard there, and well, that could have been another yellow card there, but the referee lets him off. Celtic now make a few changes. Allen to Armstrong. Tobers out wide, it goes to Jensen, and he's going to float by his man at the box. Vickers does well, headed back in again. Well, he went down in the box. Aberdeen, it's all Aberdeen here these last 5 minutes or so. 5-6 minutes. Ball again. Vickers good defending. Lelisett now inside to Shin Yamada, and he goes down, and the ref's going to book Stuart Armstrong. Vickers now. Ball to Lelisett to Johnson. Back to Lelisett. Gives a good ball inside Lemon Shell. Checks back to Johnson. Lelisett is in the box. Lelisett blocked and cleared away. Sorg now. Come on for Kieran Tierney. Back to Norby. Back to Sorg. Good defending. Smith. Over the top. And now Aberdeen are driving again on Celtic's penalty area. Good play. Chance. Oh, it's blocked. That was going in. But Norby got the block. And it's another corner to Aberdeen. Haribo into the box of goal. Norby heads it back. Haribo will pick it again, but he'll let it go for a throw-in. Smallbone. Armstrong. It's Tobers now for Aberdeen. What can he do? Still pushing. Over the top it goes, looking for Smallbone again. Is he going to keep it in? No, he just can't keep that ball in. And it's going to be Callum McGregor for Kelechi Iheanacho, and he will just move into the defensive midfield role. As we are kind of hanging on at the moment. So Johnson picks it up now. Early for Lelisett. In fact, it's not. It's Shin Yamada. And Yamada, he's going to the byline. Good defending there. And it's a corner to Celtic, which Engels will take. into the penalty area. That's a good defensive header away. Sorg now for Celtic with throw-in. To the box. Tobos smashes the ball away again. Sorg, shot to Engels, back to Sorg. Tackle by Allen, and Aberdeen are struggling to clear the ball away completely here. Bit scrappy at the moment. Sorg, back to Engels. Inside to Liminashao, back to Sorg. Here's a big chance for Celtic, but cuts it back. Sorg again. Inside it goes, Maeda! Just wide. Aberdeen came flying out the traps in the second half. We've weathered the storm a wee bit, but Aberdeen are still in this game. Palmer now. Lovely ball looking for Smith. Keeps it in play, goes into the back post, it's a header! And Asalia has made it 3-3. Incredible! 3 down at half time. And it is now 3-3. Smith managed to get the ball across. Oh, it's poor. It's another poor goal. But we might be going to extra time here. Oh, we've got about a minute left to play here. Sorg, Maeda, Sorg. Lovely skill, and Palmer. That was like a rugby tackle there by Casey Palmer. Jonathan Norby now with the free kick. We're in stoppage time of stoppage time now. Plays the ball looking for Maeda. Shackleton heads it away. Engels. Downline it goes to Sorg. Clipped into the back post. Headed away. Joe Aribo now picks it up. And are we going to get extra time? Yes, we are. It's extra time. And after being 3-0 up at half time, it is now 3-3. That has got to be angry for that performance in the second half. Absolutely dreadful. Right, what are we doing? Flat 3. Gonna have to change something, do something different here. Right, either creative threat. Liminashao is coming off for Ruiz. Right, run into the channels. Anna Engels is going to play wide central midfielder. Right. From here, I'm going to play these two. McGregor can sit there. Ruiz will play a pressing midfielder. And Engels will play a pressing midfielder as well. Dyson will push up further. He will push up further. He will go in the centre. And let's see if we can get a positive result with this here. Here we go. Come on, Sid, let's get this title. Let's get this Scottish Cup won. Ruiz now with the ball. Into the penalty area. Tobers heads it away. Yamada to Vickers. To Dyson Maeda again. Not bad. To Sorg. To Maeda. Good play. Dyson Maeda's in the penalty area. He has a shot. It's a great save. And it's another corner to Celtic. Engels will take dinked into the penalty area again. And Mitov says, I'm having that, thank you very much. Delivered in, Alistair Johnson headers it away again, it's going to come to Allen, but there's Jonathan Norby to win the ball, and Celtic now can counter-attack. Jonathan Norby, Lely sits over but he's cut it back to McGregor. Sorg, McGregor, back to Sorg, and Aberdeen have now got bodies back, but Sorg busts into the penalty area. Sorg! Oliver Sorg, the young wonder kid, gives Celtic the lead. Come on! Beats his man Allen, gets to the byline. Is he going to cut it back? No, he uses that composure on the left foot and drills it across Mitov. Aberdeen 3, Celtic 4. And it'll be a last throw-in for Aberdeen at the half. Palmer, Shackleton now. Into the penalty area it goes in Trafford. And there is half time. So half time, and we are ready again here for the second half. Celtic kick off. What a cup final this has been. Celtic dominating the first half, Aberdeen in the second half, and then we get a goal right at the end of extra time in the first half. But now Celtic come forward. Yamada, Lely sit again. Absolutely knackered, the young lad, but it's a great ball. It's Yamada! Flag goes up, but he's tucked it away, and VAR checking the goal, and the goal is good. It's 5-3. Brilliant play, Lelisit. Oh, it's a great pass, well timed by Yamada, and that's a fabulous finish by Shin Yamada, and that should be it now. Absolutely brilliant. Aberdeen 3, Celtic 5. Lelisit has been unplayable today. Ball into the box with the corner though. But Lelisit again. He's been unplayable. Norby, Callum McGregor, Engels just wide. Sorg, Jota, that's a bad tackle there by Shackleton. And that's a yellow card. Norby, Ruiz. We've got 30 seconds of normal time to play, and then we've got a minute of stoppage time to go, but Engels picks it up. Johnson, Dyson Maeda. He's going to go for a run to the byline now. Dyson delivers into the box. Jota coming in. Mitov with the save. And Engels now with the corner. Into the box it goes. This time it's not to Mitov, it's to Palmer. Maeda, back post. Engels. Engels, he comes his field. Oh, just over the top. And that should be that. Aberdeen have really tested Celtic today. 3-0 down, and there it is. 3-0 down to 3-3, extra time. We managed to push over the line. Aberdeen 3, Celtic 5. It's another Scottish Cup. It's another treble for the boys. But I just feel towards the end of the season we've just lacked that real quality to pull away from teams and keep away from teams. So I think in the summer there's going to be a bit of change coming, but I'm not worried about that for now, as Alistair Johnson will throw the trophy up in the sky, and Celtic are the Scottish Cup winners yet again. Shin Yamada with a double. Lillisitt was absolutely fantastic. 3 assists and a goal for him, the young lad. Superb. But if you look at the overall story of the day, 29 shots, 15 on target, an XG of 4.16. Aberdeen 10 shots, 5 on target, an XG of 1.62. What a game. Great advert for Scottish football. But in the end, we bring Callum McGregor on and the experienced captain does the business. The young wonder kid, Oliver Sorg, who's in the top 50 next gen talents in the game at the moment, scores to make it 4-3, and then another fantastic finish from Shin Yamada to give us the victory. What a match. Delighted in the end. But we should have seen that game over the line 90 minutes, but we didn't. But still a fantastic win for us. And we'll have a look at the emails here. Norby draws attention after blanketing Palmer. Was Nicole Palmer cammed in. So we received 750k into the budget. The board's delighted that it's another title for us. Another Scottish Cup win for us. Yeah, of course he takes the plaudits. The young lad has been phenomenal. And I knew he would. I knew he would. If you look at his stats, we signed him in the summer, was it? Was it summer here? Yep. We signed him for only £4.9 million in the summer. You can see the lad's potential. Already he's up to £23 million. He's got all the physical attributes you need. Good mentals. And he's only 20. Give him a couple of years. Everything here is just going to go flying up. He's had a good enough season, I would say, for us. He was injured towards the start of the season as well. Got a bad one, he got a leg break. And he's come back. 5 assists, 2 goals. Next season I'm really expecting more from him. Really expecting more from him. But what a player, what a signing. And he's just shown what he can do. Looking forward, yeah, we need to look forward. Yeah, we need to continue to improve. So Celtic will not be taking Europa League place for the Scottish Cup after we've qualified for the Champions League. Place will be taken by the next eligible team. So let us look at the stage. So yeah, it's the league title, so probably Hibs will take that next Europa League place. Oh, that's good news as well here. Balak Wisha is going to join El Fatah for £6 million. And that's another one that we can get off the books. So yeah, just quickly while we're here with the transfers. So we're going to be bringing in Jan Vergili from Mallorca on the wing. He's going to be another superstar. He's just turned 20 again, but we signed him in January and loaned him back to Mallorca. This Spanish lad's going to be an absolute superstar. We managed to sign him for £13.75 million. Telling you, he's going to be another class player for us. What else have we got? So that's all we've signed at the moment for next season. Jan Vergili. Who's going out though? Well, Mohamed Tugai was sold. Scorb's been sold. He's been put back on loan. Taneki was sold. Yeah, I think we're all up to date with the people who sold. So if we go back to the squad, And the man who's got 42 goal involvements for us this season again, Kelechi Iheanacho, is going. He's 30 years old. We need to step up a level now for the player that we're going to bring in if we want to get to the semi-final. So we need better than Kelechi, and that is the aim, to bring in better than Kelechi up front. James Trafford is obviously been signed for us as a long term. He's 24 years old, 6'6". He's going to play a lot more next season. Again, he got a wee injury. We brought in the January transfer window Jona Kusi Asar, 19-year-old Swede, 6'6". His physicals are good. I can only see him getting better the more he plays. And so far for us this season, since coming in January, he has played 8 times, 6 as a sub, scored 5 goals and 1 assist. So he's going to be the backup to the backup next season. And you never know, he might come in and really hit the ground running in the summer. And then we will have Balak Wisha leaving the club. Possibly Alan. It's not really worked out for him, the wee Brazilian. He probably will go. And I think Sinisla will probably go as well. Oliver Sorg, again, like I said earlier on, he was on the NXG top 50 young players, signed him from Augsburg, £3 million. Great backup to KT now, but he will probably get more game time again next season. The young Austrian left back. As you can see, he's wanted by Schalke, but he will be going nowhere in the foreseeable future. Jota, Ipswich are sniffing around Jota, which again is a very good option for me to have, but with Bagili coming in, we've already got Alspo, and we've already got Lillicet and Gonzalez. Does Jota go? Possibly, I'm not too sure. Arne Engels got interest in him. Everton, Wolves, Benfica and Real Betis as well. But if you look at this. Do I really want to sell Arne Engels? If I get a ridiculous bidding for him, then possibly yes. But I don't really want to let him go for now. So yes, that is where we currently sit at the moment. Just check in on Shin Yamada again, 26-year-old Japanese man. Yet again, he's been banging the goals for me. He scored 27 goals in 36 league games last season. This season he scored 26 goals in 34 league games for me with 7 assists. In all competition this season he scored 40 goals. He's got 10 assists. Last season he scored 43 goals and got 8 assists. So cannot complain about Shin Yamada at all. So we've got a solid base. Norby, there's interest in Norby, but again, 20-year-old Norwegian, 6'4", good physicals, good mentals. He's going nowhere. Lens are looking at him. He's going nowhere as well. But it's the Cameron Carter-Vickers conundrum. Do we sell CCV? He's 29 years old. On paper, he probably is still our best central defender at the club. But he's flattered to deceive at times this season and last season as well. So again, if we get a decent enough bid in for him, we might sell and look to improve that area. So when we're talking about improving the area, I sent a couple of transfer requests in to look at some players. So I asked for an important central defender and I got some players back, like Adam Aubert, 24-year-old Slovakian. He's apparently got a £20 million release clause. He's only 6'1", but he would be a superb signing. Again, his wages are pretty high, but already he's the same, if not better, than Cameron Carter-Vickers. So he's one we might go for, although he's £20 million. There's also Victor Guzman, 25 years old, another Mexican. He's got a £7 million release clause. He's already leaving. He's already going to join Bournemouth, so it won't be him. We went for star player Ball, playing centre defender, and we put in a bid in for this lad here, Chryslan Matsima, as he had a release clause of £6.5 million. You can see the clubs looking at him, so we've got in first, 6'4". He's the boy that we want. We really hope we can get him in, but failing that, then we would maybe go back on our other list here. But yeah, that's where we are currently at the moment for the central defender positions. Midfielder, there's a few players in here. I mean, we've put a bid in here for 3.3 million for Kasper Urabanski, Polish 22-year-old, £3.3 million release clause. He can play attacking, he can play really anywhere. And if you look at this player, technique, passing, shots, first touch, I mean, if we can get him for £3.3 million, that's phenomenal for a Polish international. So we've put the bid in for him as well, and he will immediately improve our team. So right back, there's not really been too many right backs that have really caught my attention. So I think we'll maybe continue the right back search there. And then the main important one, the big one, is the striker that we're looking to improve. Now I'm willing to pay a bit of money to replace Iheanacho, and there's Johan Bonny. Could play a deep lying forward role, 6'2". Again, the physicals are all good, strength is great, mentals are good, technique's good, first touch is good, finishing's good, composure will get there. He's another one that's wanted by Monaco. 61 grand a week though, but he can play that deep lying forward role and centre forward. He's one that we're looking at. And the other one is Emmanuel Omega. He's at Chelsea at the moment. Again, £22 million. Dutch, he can play centre forward. He can play really, he's not really up to playing deep lying forward, but he can play in all the other roles. Again, he's got great physicals. That's lacking a wee bit. So there is a couple of players there that we could bring on. We could look at bringing in. And if we look at the transfer, is this a transfer list? Yes, they're transfer listed. So I mean, there's Liam Delap. He's on the transfer list, but he's on 150k a week. We'll maybe scout him. Maybe get him on loan. So yeah, there is players there, but we just need to be a wee bit patient and find out who we can get in. But if we can get those two players in, we've put a bid in for the now, that'd be superb start to the new season for us. So yeah, just information right now. Chryslan Matsima has agreed a deal to join us. He'll be on 42 grand a week for the big central defender, and we will be accepting that, and he will be a fantastic addition to the squad. He will improve us. He's already more or less the same as Vickers, if not better already. £6.5 million release clause. He loves big matches. I'm absolutely delighted to get this over the line for this centre defender. Really, I'm delighted. And manager of the year for me. Yep. I was just saying about Christian Matsuma has been given the work permit. So let's quickly run through before we finish up the email. So Urbanski, delayed due to work permit. Again, that would be great if we could get him in. A lot of big clubs are looking at him. Training camp plans. Return back on 28th of June. Paulo Bernardo. Well, he's going to be going. Yep, he's on loan with a obligation to buy for £8.5 million. So he's gone as well. Nice. Kelechi Iheanacho is going to be leaving us as the player of the year in Scotland. Fair play, Kelechi. Yamada, top goal scorer. Lelicet, young player of the year. Lelicet, Football Writers young player of the year. Goal of the season was Gassama. And manager of the season. Players and team of the season this year: Mulligan, Johnson, Elise, Vickers, Lamarachal, Gonzalez, Yamada and Iheanacho. It's a clean sweep for the boys. But Iheanacho, Players Player of the Year in Scotland. So that will do us there for this episode. What we'll do when I plan to come back is give us an update on the summer transfer window when we come back. Maybe a quick season review, summer transfer window as and when, and we'll kick off with the first game of the next season as we try for the third season. This will be the third season that we'll try to make the Champions League semi-final. Maybe we have to reshuffle the squad quite a bit, or maybe not quite a bit, but a wee bit, just to get us through to that next level as we got to the quarterfinals against Bayern Munich, but we're really, really outclassed. So yeah, as always, thanks again for joining in, and we will see you soon in the next episode. Thank you very much. Bye.